this is an important aspect, and I love it that I have the two of you to discuss and decode another Vijay versus Stalin sticking point. Mr. Suresh Kumar, Vijay had opposed Parandur before he came to power. It seems like that cycle has come full circle for him. Is this primarily a policy decision, or is he fulfilling a political promise that actually helped establish his credentials with the protesters even before the thumping mandate came around?
Kabir, nice joining this show. The first point is the Parandur airport has been scrapped. This is a bad move by the TVK government, led by Mr. Vijay. Because there are a lot of things in it. He talks about farmers' interest. That is okay. That is needed. They are the backbone for our country.
Yeah.
But you should see the farmers' distress in Delta area where there is no water. Mr. Vijay said all the loans of the farmers will be waived. Then they put on a slab for the farmers, and everywhere across Tamil Nadu there is protest, not only in Delta. So that is one point.
Okay.
Mr. MK Stalin had said we are going back several years because of the project being scrapped. See, there are a lot of water bodies, farmlands, and the DMK government had taken everything into consideration and put on this project. This project being scrapped is nothing but political. I would like to put some points which is on record.
Okay.
There is nothing, without record I don't speak. The DMK government explored every possible option to identify a 500 plus acre parcel of land around Chennai with the least impact on villages, water bodies, agriculture and existing air traffic. Parandur was ultimately chosen because after years of technical evaluation, it offered the least overall impact while meeting Chennai's long-term aviation requirements.
Okay.
This was carried on by officers in Tamil Nadu, IAS officers, who went across the breadth of the place and they choose. It was not any political. They identified a lot of places, and Parandur was the best. And
who would dare go against MK Stalin when he was in power, sir? Who would dare do that? You had YouTubers who were picked up. If somebody made a comment against MK Stalin, they were picked up. Who would dare say anything against Stalin?
Why did the civil aviation minister give an okay in 2025?
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair point. Credible point.
No, 1 second. That is led by Modi ji government. That is not Stalin's government. Okay. Then how did they give okay?
Okay, fair enough. Mr. Prasad, what's your take on this? You've got, on the one hand, you've got the farmers' issues, you've got the wetlands, you've got the water bodies, and then on the other hand, you've got, Mr. Prasad, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm there actually.
Yeah, I saw you changing location. You can comfortably get seated in the meantime.
I'm comfortable actually.
Yeah. So what's your, on the one hand, you've got the farmers' issues. On the other hand, you've got Chennai's growth. And you know, what Mr. Suresh Kumar here is saying that, you know, this is basically a political decision that's dressed up as a policy move in the garb of saving the farmers and their, of course, agricultural land, undoing years of good work.
No, it is not the question of that saying. Good evening to panelists and good evening to you, sir, and good evening to the viewers. This is the first ever time in the Indian history, the political leader, that the definition of democracy, like for the people, by the people, and to the people, is the Mr. Vijay has stood for the people. People are with Vijay, and this particular airport, they doesn't want. But farmers and some residentials are not interested in airport. There's no fun of having it. It is a Stalin's decision. Another government need to accept it all. This is all secondary. It's the people's verdict. Basing on the people's verdict, this is the first ever time what he's accepting for the sake of people need to be considered.
I'll put it this way, Mr. Prasad. You see, the DMK's central argument here, what Stalin Senior here is saying is that Parandur was not an arbitrary choice. It was carefully selected. The IS officers, you know, people from the central government also gave it a green light and a heads up. It came after years of planning and approval. So why now suddenly the TVK, which is why the question comes, is this political vendetta or not?
It's not the question of political vengeance. At the end of the day, one should understand the needs of people and the abbreviation of democracy. If people itself is not interested, another this thing like Tata cars, Nandigam and all shouldn't be repeated. So these private airports, if a government takes certain calls for the sake of government reasons and government want to construct an airport, then people's verdict is not a botheration. It is a central government decision. All airports under the shelter of a private government and private situations, why the hell people should not consider, and people need to be understand. And for the sake of people, the first ever time Vijay has stood for it. Please understand this.